So I have this check DRL system, daytime running lights. That means that I have a high beam out, or that could be one of the many reasons, but I do have a high beam out. So I'm gonna just go through quickly how to change the high beam bulbs in this 2012 Civic. So I got the headlights on, and on these Hondas here, and a lot of vehicles, your inner lights are the high beams. So this is the low beam, this is the high beam. And as you can see, this one's burnt out. So we're gonna change just the high beams today. Got the hood open. Gonna go to the right hand side first. I'm gonna swing over this way. And you can see this blue connector here. You're gonna wanna push this tab down and then wiggle this connector off. And it may take a little bit of work to get that off because it was really stuck on this car. And then your light is here. We're gonna push it this way. You just kind of push in a little bit and turn it and remove the bulb. As you can see, maybe not, let's show you. There you go. Sylvania, it's a 9005. So that's what I have here. So when you handle these, make sure you do not touch the glass because it will burn the bulb out. So make sure you only touch the base, and I'll show you how to put this one in here. Alright, so I'm grabbing the bulb by the base, and it should be pointing, can't see, right there, if it would ever focus, it's pointing straight down. So I'm going to push it in and turn it about 1/3 of a turn, and now you can see that that connector's pointing just to the side a little, and then you push in your connector until it clicks, right there, and then that one's done. So on the other side, as you can see, the battery's really in the way. And you can kind of see it there. It is that blue connector down there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to loosen the battery and move it back. So this is a 10mm nut. So I'm going to loosen this and then try to tip the battery back so I can get in there. Okay, I took my 10mm and I loosened this nut all the way so then this arm could come off, and it's just loose. Swung it out of the way. Make sure it doesn't touch your battery post. And down in here, this hook comes out of this notch down there. So I just pulled this whole works out, put the nut on there so I didn't lose it. And I'll set that aside. And now we can get to the headlight. So now that I could kind of push the battery back, I'm just going to reach in here and same thing, push in the tab on the connector and push it off. It's going to take some wiggling, and I don't know if it's even worth filming because you can't see what's happening, but there, I pulled that connector off. See it? And then lift up on the bulb toward you, upward. Kind of twist it in that direction. And this one's still good, but look at that, it's already starting to melt. So I'm gonna put another new one in too. It's really hard to film it, so I didn't film putting the bulb in, but all I did was just basically push this battery forward, or backwards actually, a little bit. And then put the bulb in and then turn it to 1/3 of a turn. All that's left is that connector. So I'll just cram my hand in here. You won't be able to see anything, but all I'm doing is pushing that connector on. There it is. Okay, bulb's all done. Then you just take this, let me get some light for you. I'm gonna grab this battery hold down and just hook it up there, and then slide this piece over and hold the rod up so it doesn't fall, and then put your nut on and tighten it up. Once you get that nut tight, don't forget to put this guy back on here so that just presses right onto that stud. And that's it for the high beam headlight install. Finished product. Yay, high beam on both sides.